Hi folks, so it's been about 2.5 months since I bought the Airwalk Neptunes. So I feel that these shoes lasted fairly reasonably well, I suppose, for, the price that I paid. Like all my shoes, they won't wear in the same way as other skaters because a lot of the tricks I do are more kind of freestyle and street skating kind of merged together. And so they don't wear down in the same ways as other skaters, but I thought it'd give you a kind of rough perspective on how the shoes would fare. They lasted so well that I decided to get the exact same pair of shoes for the next 2 to 3 months. So these are the old pair that I bought 2.5 months ago, and these are the pair that I bought 3 weeks ago. As you can see, there is a difference. These are looking pretty scabby, but yeah, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of this shoe and where it wore down most. But overall, if you're looking for a skate shoe to get started, I would highly recommend it, especially if it's on discount or offer. So the first thing you'll notice about these shoes is that they are a lot darker, and that's just due to the general wear and tear. And you can see that moisture started to get into the actual shoe itself, which is fine because it's winter, so that's to be expected. The air holes worked magnificently. I love these air holes. They kept my feet cool when I was skating in indoor skate parks, and it made sure that it stayed breathable and that my skin wasn't getting too sweaty when wearing these shoes. So I do a lot of different Casper tricks as well, and I was surprised that these laces, these are just the stock laces, I was surprised that they didn't break off sooner, to be quite honest. You can see there's a little bit of wear up and down the laces there, and on the kind of suede composite there. But yeah, they held out pretty well, and I do Caspers pretty much every session, Caspers and anti-Caspers and things like that. So I was really pleased with how well the front of the shoe held out against them, and the tongue of the shoe as well. It's still got plenty of spring that Airwalk's known for. And again, around the ankles here, that all held out pretty well. The main reason these only lasted 2.5 months was the soles. See, this shoe isn't as bad. You can see there's a little bit of wear here and here. But if I go to the other shoe, which is this is my dominant foot, you can see that I had to do a little bit of patchwork. So it started wearing down about a month and a half in, and by the 2-month mark I needed to start applying duct tape and blue tack to kind of DIY fix this hole that's forming here. So the soles of the shoes are the main the main con, I suppose. The comfort, the kind of ventilation for the shoe, the top of the shoe, all this was great. Even the stock laces were great, but the sole of the shoe didn't last too long. But again, this wasn't shoe glued. I didn't really repair these shoes until the 2-month mark. So I seldom do flick tricks. I do foot plant tricks and stuff like that. So I do flicks, and as you can see, it has worn down. So that's 2 months worth of skating on my kind of flick foot. And you can see that it started to come apart at the seams here a little bit and up here a little bit, but it's still holding together. I'd say you'd probably get another, if you decided to skate these shoes and you fixed up these soles the same way I've done. Obviously it's not fixed right now, but I tore this off so you could, so I could review it and show you the damage and stuff like that. But this was all covered in blue tack for padding and then duct tape over the top. So if you're going to skate these the same way I skated them, or street skaters, they'll probably go through the soles and the shoes faster than I would if you're just do street skating. So I would say that these shoes would probably last about 2 to 3 months before having to completely replace them, because the soles you can always put new insoles and cover the holes at the bottom. But when these seams start to come out, that's when the trouble starts. I mean, you can shoe glue it, I suppose, round here, and maybe shoe glue it to start. But because I'm reviewing these shoes as I'm skating them, I tend not to do too much DIY unless I absolutely need to, for the sole. So this was just a short little update video at the 2.5 month mark for those shoes. I'm now going to probably retire or recycle them. I know a few shoe banks and stuff that might take them and recycle all the rubber and materials and stuff in them. I might actually patch them up and use them for another month or two. I haven't decided yet, so I'll need to decide what to do with them. But they're definitely worth a buy if they're on discount. So I think I got them for around £25 to £29. That's Great British pounds, which is about €35, give or take. I'm not sure what it is in US dollars, but I'll put all the information in the description for you. And these are the Airwalk Neptunes. So yeah, if you're just starting to get into skating and you're needing a decent skate shoe that's not going to wear down too easily, but you're still in the process of learning different things and need a shoe that can stand up to that kind of stuff, then I would absolutely recommend them. If you're a more intermediate to advanced skater, I don't think they're going to last more than 2 months, simply because if you're doing flip tricks every single session, they're not really designed to take that kind of amount of beating. I think these shoes are more designed for freestylers or for vert skaters, rather than hardcore street skaters. If you're a hardcore street skater, you'd know. But they're a good shoe to start with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know what you think about the shoes, if you're going to be buying them, or what shoes you'd recommend I go on to next. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.